Hello, everybody. Welcome to another Tuesday night bull ring. We got, at the moment, we got Rosie and we got Pop's Quest. There may be a few other people pop in. We'll see. There's some invites out there, and have no idea what we're going to talk about. We'll probably talk about the AdSense thing a little bit since it's all over YouTube right now. It's a little early to kind of come up with conclusions on it, but we may discuss it anyway. But anyway, with that, I'll let Pop's Quest do an intro if you'd like.
Hang on.
Yeah, you're on.
Oh, okay. I thought I had muted it. Sorry, I was trying to get the other video up so I could see the comments. Yeah, I don't really have much to say about what's going on except for, please come over to Patron and support me over there and keep the channel going so I could keep buying badass pistols like this. It's much appreciated. And you guys, appreciate you coming into the chat. I'll try to keep up with the comments out there. Always, that's kind of like one of my favorite things. So I'll see what's going on over there, and appreciate you having me.
As always, yeah, you always got to invite. If I ever see you out there and you want to invite, and say the word go, and you're in. Rosie, how you doing? What would you like to say?
Great to be back. Missed you guys last week, and if you want TR, we could just start on mix it up a little bit and just start with the AdSense first, and then I have a few things on the economy for later, but it might be interesting to tear into that first, and I think that's of a lot of interest to a lot of people. So, your call though.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I hadn't read into it a whole lot. What little bit I've read into it and seen, I think it's something they're working on and they're going to try to correct. But just as a precaution, right now they just pulled ads from most videos, or at least anything that had any controversy to it whatsoever, whether it's guns, some kind of political deal. I mean, I've gone to my creator studio and looked at like my video manager. All my videos are still monetized, but if I click on them, most of them don't have ads on them anymore. And
how about your AdSense revenue relative to last month?
Well, I hadn't gone that far in checking into it, but I know it's already slowed down in the last several months anyway. But that might be the content I put out too. I don't know. But so it's not like all the videos got flagged and I got some kind of remark saying, okay, we're pulling this. This is none. I mean, all the little green little money signs, they're all there. But like if I go to a computer at work where I'm not signed in or anything and click on the video, there's no ad. But I kept going through a lot of the videos, and some of them still had it, but it had to do with, I think, either through what was in the video, what was on the thumbnail, or what was in the title. It had something to do with guns or politics or whatever. And it's like they pulled all those, but some that were real, very. The title didn't say anything controversial or. Well, I don't even think guns are controversial, but you know what I'm saying. It could be considered, and those are still there. So, but like since none of the videos that's just flat out gun videos or whatever, politics or whatever, since it still says it's monetized, and I've seen, I think it was C-Max, me and him commented a few times on the video. He said that he's seen a news story on ABC that they were working on software to correct the problem and try to match up everything. So I think that's just where we're at. I think it's just a matter of patience.
Well, the genesis of it is that advertisers in the UK were appalled over the last couple of months that there were some ISIS channels on there with some pretty horrendous videos that were monetized. And, you know, McDonald's and Coca-Cola and Marks and Spencer and our ads showing up on some of these videos. And of course, that's not what the advertisers want to be associated with that. So obviously they had a difficult way figuring things out where the ads can go, because there's like, I don't know, 70 million, or there's so many channels out there, and it's all built on keywords and titles. I'm in the same boat, TR, believe it or not. You think my channel, and Jen and I, we've not had one video demonetized that we have. Of course, we're not, you know, we're PG, but I'm just saying it really seems to be focused on people that are putting out very violent gaming videos, also people that are have platforms of harassment and bullying other people. They seem to be the things that are particularly being targeted right now by YouTube. And some of the big YouTubers are very unhappy because some of them have built their channels on critiquing other people within the YouTube realm, sort of poking jabs and poking fun. And I think sometimes maybe they go a little too far and some people get butthurt or whatever with that. But that seems to be the thing that they're really cracking down on now, is that bullying and hate and other things on YouTube. So that's been my read on it. Now, that took out a lot of the big companies temporarily. McDonald's, Coca-Cola, Ford. We're talking about probably 40% of the ad base is just sidelined right now. But how long is that really going to last? Because more people watch YouTube than watch cable TV. I mean, there's more eyeballs on YouTube than any other social media of use. I mean, there's more on Facebook, but Facebook is not a platform for video sharing per se. It's a platform for social connectivity and friends and family and things. But you really have to look at that and wonder how long it's going to be before they come back in again. I don't know how much YouTube can really do to, you know, clean that stuff up. Because what do? They have bots that scan visually for content. They have the bot that scans for the title, the bot that scans for keywords, and they also have a bot that scans for comments in the comment sections down below. So these videos are continuously being cycled through a robotic system that's analyzing them, and then it gets kicked out. And I'm sure maybe you've seen, you'll get a Gmail once in a while, your video is not eligible for monetization or something like that, but you can check here to have it reviewed. And usually within an hour, it's back monetized again or something like that. So that means that a human being actually looked at it at that point in time. I also heard that YouTube is hiring a lot more people to review videos now, tons more people they're hiring, because why not? It's their bread and butter, the hundreds of millions of dollars of advertising that's pouring into YouTube. That's their bread and butter. But on the other hand, there aren't a lot of other outlets for these big advertisers. Television's all splintered up now. Cable TV's all splintered up. YouTube is like all in one, still all in one place now, even though they have YouTube Red and YouTube TV. But you know, advertisers get sensitive to that, but YouTube also has to be sensitive to speech issues, and they don't want to look like they're allowing, you know, they're just totally pandering to just the advertising revenue, because that's not what YouTube is supposed to be about. But you and I and Pops, we know it's about the dollar and all that kind of stuff. So they're gonna do whatever they can to kind of secure that up.
Yeah, YouTube does not care one bit about the content creator, except for the fact that they can bring hits, views, whatnot to their ability to place ads. And I thought maybe it was the problem was that there's so many people getting on YouTube now that there was just a flood of videos that people were monetizing to allow videos to be placed. And I was thinking to myself, you know what? At some point, there's going to be you know, what do you call it? The pendulum's going to swing to where there's not enough videos to fill the amount of ads that are being wanted to be placed. And you know, and so I was thinking, you know, maybe that was the problem, because I think I've heard, and I haven't really, I don't do research about YouTube. I don't go contact them. I don't go to Creative Studio. I don't do all that stuff. So there's a lot of people that probably know more than me, but I heard at least somewhere that now, like, if you start a YouTube channel, they won't allow you to monetize your videos unless you have a particular amount of views on your channel, which I don't know if that's true or not. It would seem like there's a, it is true.
10,000
Okay.
views is the new monetization
Okay.
threshold, which I guess puts you over a basic level, Pops, of, you know, nobody's going to get 10,000 views unless they have something that goes viral right off the bat. You start out, you're lucky if you get 5, 10 views, and, you know, so it keeps people kind of invested in the process, as opposed to just going out there and creating more bookkeeping for Google's AdSense, you know, more computerization, more PIN numbers to send out to people for AdSense, more people to lose those PIN numbers, more checks to be debited to checking accounts every month. So I think just for a bookkeeping point of view, they put that fairly low threshold on there just to kind of truncate a lot of people that just come on, do one video, sign up for monetization, and then just walk away. But the bookkeeping is still open and all that on the channel. So there might be some sense to that.
Wasn't even in the past you had to have so many subscribers before you could monetize?
Well, it used to have to be a YouTube partner years ago. You used to have to apply.
There's been some kind of regulation on that. They don't want, I don't think, if nothing else, they don't want somebody to put up the one video, just make one video, do a YouTube account, monetize it, and you got a kitten doing something and it goes viral. And you make, you know, $50,000 off of it. They're like, no, we don't want that. If you want to do that, we're going to make all the money on it.
Yeah. Well, let's back up for a minute, because I didn't think YouTube could put video ads on your video without your permission.
Well, you can check that box, but if you look at the fine print, Pops, it'll still say YouTube reserves the right to show advertising as it sees fit within. But I do think that they try to hew to that. I do think that they try to kind of respect that up to a point, unless they see maybe some content that's taken off or something like that, then they might exercise that that option. But I just think it's a pain in the butt for them when somebody opens a channel. But like you, let's look at it this way: somebody opens a channel, they put up a video of a kitty, and it goes viral. The average person that just joins YouTube is not even going to know about monetization or anything like that when they put up that first video. Likely it'll be something when they've been underway maybe a little while or something like that. But that's just a guess on my part. But I think they're trying to get a lot of birds with one stone, and they're going after a lot of different things now: monetization, content, and trying to tighten the screws in a lot of different locations and just get the paint all over with at one time. Because remember, the third and fourth quarter, especially the fourth quarter, is when everybody makes their big money on ad revenue for Christmas time and the holidays and all that.
Well, so from a business owner's point of view, I'll just say that if I had 1 million employees, I would feed most of my work to the top 20%. You know, I mean, it just goes without saying. So I don't really, I think, and then the other, I don't know if y'all want to talk about the other side of this equation about how it's affecting these YouTube content creators' lives and how they're all being crushed. That's sort of the more drama aspect of it, and we don't have to talk about it if you don't want, but there's people that have gotten really hung up on this hey, Big Meat Sunday, he just put up the $200 chili recipe, y'all. So if you're wondering what that $200 chili was at Farmageddon, go to his channel and watch it. He just put it up. It's some amazing shit. Holy crap. But you know, I just feel like that if you don't have 500,000 subscribers, and you try to say, come, support me on Patreon and whatnot, I think it's going to kind of backfire on you a little bit. But when you have a shit ton of subscribers, you can do that, and say 100,000 people unsubscribe from you, and the people that are left will actually throw you some money. I don't really have a problem with that. I believe in a free market. Go get them, get all you want. But hell, charge people to watch your videos. You can do that too. I don't know if they still do that, but there used to be a subscription, a pay subscription thing on YouTube too that some guys tried, and they realized how important their material was, because nobody freaking paid to watch it. It was hilarious. But
well, I think, Pops, speaking of that, is that YouTube didn't really want people to be superstars on YouTube, and of course it's sort of a Darwinian thing. Those that supposedly create good content go to the top, and they have the subs, they get the view count, and those that don't kind of fall by the wayside due to a lack of interest or perseverance. But I don't think YouTube cares about people whining that I can't make a living on YouTube now, or my money got cut on YouTube, because 4 years ago when I started out, the split was 68-32. In other words, if you did a video, you got 68% of the ad revenue, and YouTube got 32%. Well, now that's up to 60-40, where you get 60 and YouTube gets 40. So obviously we see which way the tide rolls here. And I think if you put all of your eggs in one basket on a site like YouTube, they can just pull the rug out from under you with no notice at all, like it's going on right now. Then you get what you get. I mean, I think most of us are smart enough not to think we're going to live off of YouTube revenue, and we make good money on YouTube. I'm not going to kill you, but as far as ever being tempted to quit a job or something like that, forget about it. And live off of YouTube ain't never going to happen.
Hello,
Amen.
Coda Boy. What's up, dude?
What's going on, guys?
Hi.
You in the red light district again?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, brother, let me tell you something. All right, so anyway, hey, TR, thanks for inviting me on this thing.
Oh, anytime, man. I wasn't sure if you were serious or not. I was like, well, if he wants the link, I'll send him the link.
Hi, Coda.
I'm serious, man, because this thing with the YouTube AdSense deal has just gotten a little crazy, especially with Pop's Quest and the demand for AdSense money with the Lance video.
I need my check, bro. I'm just saying. I don't
Brother,
mind.
let me tell you something. If there was a check to be given, I would give you one.
I don't. You got 30 days, and then you're gonna hear from my lawyer. That's all I'm saying.
Pops is starting a class action suit.
Hey, I need money.
Get the thing figured out.
Yeah, march on San Bruno, California. Right?
I need my money to keep my lifestyle going. You see what I'm saying? I need my money, man.
Anyway,
I was in that video for about at least 2 or 3 seconds, so there's some kind of percentage I should be getting out of that too. I know you're going to make millions off of it.
Don't jump on the bandwagon. That's bullshit. You're an innocent bystander.
TR was in there like 85% of the time. I've got Pop's Quest in there for a couple minutes. There was a couple little bullets, shell casings that were just a lot of credit when it comes to the reloading videos that are going to come up. So the almighty reloading God.
Hey, I can do another one of them if you want me to. If you need some other questions to answer, I'm happy to pose them to you if you need me to. Because I still have questions. I'm still lost. You know what I mean?
I just want to add a couple things to the AdSense thing coming up. And TR, add to your conversation with the CMAX. Just a couple of days ago, I came home. My wife told me, listen, there was the Syrian attack with the missiles, and I put a video out to that effect. and it lasted about 2 days before they killed the monetization to that video. They emailed me a thing saying, listen, you've been demonetized on the video. So what I did was I turned around and renamed the video to Donald Trump Makes Hard Decisions. And today I just got the email saying we remonetized that video, which was really cool.
Oh shit! Look who's here.
Oh,
Oh my God. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Hey, I gotta go. I gotta go. I'll see y'all later.
Dick.
Okay. Take care, Pops.
I did a Patreon account just for Pops.
Patron.
I said because Pops said.
Hey, get your Patron count set up and get on the bandwagon. Start
I
making
don't like
some
that
money.
shit. I have flashbacks of Tijuana again.
Money, 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 money. It's all about the money on YouTube.
Yeah.
Fuck the subscribers. I don't care about that.
Yeah, Patron Silver, Rick.
That's right, baby.
I need my money.
Show.
I need my Herradura. That's my tequila. I like something with a little bit of to it.
Coda boy.
Rosie, I just have one thing to question. Are you a stereophonic individual with all the equipment back there? My God.
Yeah, I am. I am Coda. I got a ton of vintage audio here. This is what I call the wall of sound.
Oh.
It has, everything from 1958 to about 1978. Harman Kardon, Fisher, Marantz, H.H. Scott, and behind me is the wall of amplitude over here. Some Dynaco and some other things. That's my passion, is vintage audio restoration. So I do a lot of videos. I just finished, just put up a video today, a listening video on the Marantz 2015 that I just did a restoration for. You might enjoy
That's
that.
incredible. That is
And then the
incredible.
Motorola is behind me, the 21 tube 1961 Motorola 21 tube stereo console back there. So, I love it. Don't laugh, Rick.
You ready, Rob, to shoot?
Anyway, Cody, it's really nice to meet you. It's always been
Pleasure
fun
meeting
to
you.
side chat.
Yeah, I figured I should use the hat cam next time. I think that I thought I had it up high enough, and I was so nervous throughout the day I never looked at the video. So Lamb Dog, he actually left a comment. He's like, I felt like I was in one of them baby carriers. You were running the course with a fucking baby carrier. Oh shit!
You did good
I
for
had
the first time.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I you know, you got these delusions of grandeur. The more I walked around that area with them guys, I'm like, these motherfuckers are here to shoot. And I was just, I knew at that time, I was like, you know, this ain't gonna be good, but I did what I could. I did what I do, and that was all I could do. So whatever.
You can learn to shoot way better, faster, hanging out with people that can shoot good.
Yeah, the USPSA is supposed to be like I didn't realize this, but that's supposed to be like the shit, you know, and you know, that's the only thing available around me. So I said, shit, I'm gonna go, and everyone's like, man, you kind of picked the hardest one to do for the first time, because it's freestyle shooting. They're like, here's your course, good luck, beep.
Exactly. You're like, oh shit, I only get 5 minutes. What the fuck? I need like 30 minutes to figure this shit out.
Yeah, there's 30 targets. You get a 10-minute walkthrough, and you line your ass up. It's on, brother. And the one good thing is they don't penalize you for loaded magazines on the ground. So you just top all
Thank
your
God.
shit.
Hold on. Whoa,
Yeah.
wait a minute. Hold on.
Yeah, you top all your shit off as high as you can, and then when you feel like there's a break in the shooting, you just reload and go for the next one at all times, because you can drop live ammo on the ground, you can fucking drop a loaded mag on the ground. You keep your shit topped off, you get magazines that'll hold a fuck ton of ammo, and you just roll with it.
Exactly. You show up each stage with like 200 rounds.
Yeah.
You're like, I think I'm ready.
Well, I got 3 mags in my holders, and I had one in my pocket. And when they said load and make ready, I'd pull the one out of my pocket. So I had all kinds of freaking ammo because I was just picturing myself dropping shit on the ground and stuff like that. So
would you meet me in Clinton for a 3-gun?
I'll go anywhere for anything now. I'm hooked, brother. I'm ready.
Now just times that by 3. Trying to go, okay, I'm going to need shotgun shells. I need rifles, shit, this. And
I got them covered.
Hey,
I got them.
hey.
I got them, Rick.
Hey,
That company that sent me that drum, they said they're going to send me another one when they get done with their improvements. So I'll let you borrow those 2 drums, and you carry the Glock again. You'll have 100 rounds on you and just 2 mags.
hey, you need to get me one for the CZ if I'm going to do that.
I like that new pistol.
Well, the jury's still out. I'll let you know come Sunday afternoon. I'm gonna put out a video on this one and the one I'm getting tomorrow. It ought to be pretty sweet. But man, I just like the weight of it. You know what I mean? It's just so heavy. I can't see me. I can just pull the trigger twice and not even look. You know what I mean? It's like bam, bam. It's like, and that's what those guys are doing. They're generally putting the sight on target and just ba-doom, ba-doom, ba-doom. And you know, I had more double alphas, and I had more alphas than most of the guys that are there because I was actually pointing and shooting. And then, you know, come to find out,
to take that thing out to the steel target range.
No, I haven't done nothing with it, but drool over it. So Friday, Saturday, I'm gonna shoot the hell out of it. But apparently in USPSA, it's all about time. You get alpha Charlies, alpha Charlies, alpha Charlies. I was getting double alpha, double alpha. And, that don't matter.
Yeah,
Anyway.
You know what? You did great. You did well, very well. Your Glock was screwing up a few times, but a lot of that was because you were turning it this way, I think.
Well, I don't know why. I just I've done what I've always done with it, and I'll be honest with you. You know, I'm not gonna sit here and bash on Glock because I love Glocks. But over the past year, the more I've tried to help that son of a bitch, the more it's cost me in just pissing me off. So, you know, it's just like you work and work, and it's almost like shoveling sand. You ever try to shovel sand and the shit just keeps coming downhill? I mean, it just, I mean, I'm just like, oh, fuck it. I'm going to go over here and shovel dirt now. You know, it's like, you know.
It is what it is. Like I got the 3.5 supposedly pound ghost trigger, whatever, which I've measured it. It's about 4.5 pounds. Probably put a mag well in it, and you're done. That's about as good as that son of a bitch is going to get.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it'll keep it reliable and everything else. I think the only thing Pops needs is you need a fiber optic front sight for that thing, and you're done. Your new one.
Yeah, I'm gonna put some glow in the dark spray paint on it right now and just see if that helps.
Don't do anything to the back though when you swap those out. Just leave that black, that flat black in the back.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna leave the back one. That's ready to go. What I'm gonna attempt to do is nothing. Just run it. Then I can compare it to something I've done everything to, and really, you know, kind of.
Well, the CZ is a natural pointer, at least for me. I mean, if you can point your finger at the target and you hold a CZ, it should be good enough. You know, you ain't gonna shoot a clover leaf like that, but you know, for competition, I think you would. It's damn near just point and shoot.
Coda Boys, I tried his. What the hell was that?
Kennick?
No. What the hell was that? It was a 1911.
Oh, the Rock Island.
The Rock Island. That thing pointed sweet too.
Yeah, I told you
Tech Ultra.
that 22 mag in the combo 9mm Rock Island. I was thinking of getting last year. But the interchangeability kind of spooked me off a little bit on that. You could shoot either the mag 22 load or the 9mm. But Rock Island's pretty good stuff, I think.
Yeah.
They're a little hit and miss. I've got one that I don't care for, but they do have some good stuff.
Having 20+ rounds is badass, let me tell you. You're like, this thing's
for a handgun.
Yeah. It's freaking
Now,
awesome.
which one you talking about? The the Coda Boys Rock Island you're talking about?
No, his holds a little. His is in 45, and I think it held. What is it, Coda 13 or something?
You talking about? Oh, so you were talking
yours.
about the TCM.
I'm talking about yours and mine, and
yeah.
just having a whole shit ton of ammo.
Right. Yeah.
Well, see, like on mine, when I shoot an IDPA match, you're basically have to load it to a certain round count, so it's always gonna, you're always gonna be empty, and that's what sucks about it is it doesn't lock back because it's made to just keep feeding like for US PSA.
Yeah.
Dipstick stuff.
Do you have a USPSA up there? Have you ever looked into that?
Yeah, there's one north of me and one south of me.
If you want to go, man, I'll just name the dates and I'll meet you there. That'd be cool.
Okay, that'd be awesome. Well, that one we can meet. It's kind of in the middle. I got to go about 45 minutes south, maybe an hour.
Yeah, I'm in. I'm hooked. I'm ready. I like it when other people set up the course. I pay $20, come in there, trash the fucking place, and leave.
See ya. Yeah. Coda boy, he'd be picking up everybody's shells and be like, "Get out of the way, we're
You're damn right I will.
Get out of the way, damn it, you sons of bitches! I just tripped over Coda boy, about shot my foot off."
All right, let me just clarify something here real quickly. This is the first time I've ever reloaded anything, and I've got the two reloading gods there. I've got Pop's Quest and Big Meat, What the F SoCal, and they have got me so excited. I get this beautiful book that it was just like this Lyman's God, how to reproduce ammo without having sex. It was unbelievable. So I'm going to have to deal with all this stuff later on down the road. But thanks, Pops, for the big book, and thanks, Big Meat, for the words of inspiration and the Johnny Walker Black. By the way, they want $105 for that stuff down here at Cherry Grove. But man, I may have been underneath everybody's feet, but that was awesome, man. I came away with like 100 pounds of brass.
Especially when you first start reloading, that shit's like, all you see on the ground is money.
That's it.
Yeah. All you see is dollar signs and cent signs. Look at all this money laying on the ground.
And then you get enough, you're like, no, I don't need any of that. Don't need none of that. Okay. Oh, there's some of those. Okay, I'll take that.
Well, where I'm at now is that, okay, so I get the 223 dies or do I get the 45 ACP dies next, But there's going to be a video coming out. I'm going to highlight and put some awe-inspiring stuff to Big Meat and Pop. So you guys are going to get your just due.
Hey,
I'll tell you this. Go straight from 9mm to 223 because 45 is boring to reload. You can do that, but 223 you're going to learn a few things when you start reshaping necked brass and sizing it and all that. Plus, I know you want to load some match grade ammo. That's where you're going to save money. Fuck all the banging ammo. That's not going to be worth it ever. Really.
Yeah.
Not in today's market. Maybe in the future.
Where it's going to get involved is when I start doing a 77 grain open tip match grade. That's where it's going to get interesting.
Yeah.
But I had the opportunity to really look through your old videos and WTF Cali or whatever. What the hell that guy? Big meat guy. The cook guy.
Sack attack.
And I literally there is my daddy. Oh my God, man, how cool is that? I mean, watching you guys resize 223 to 300 blackout was absolutely incredible. But I've got a few tricks up my sleeve for this next coming month. I'm going to order a charging little. I got a thing that's coming. I'm ordering one more part.
But here I am. I'm chopped liver here. What the hell, dude? When you want to step it up to the next level and start casting your own fucking bullets,
yeah,
you're talking to the first guy on YouTube that ever reloaded, cast bullets in a 223 and shot them through an AR-15. I had the first video ever on YouTube.
And he tried to make fucking silver bullets. Look at that shit.
They're old videos. You'd have to go back. You'd have to dig way. Well, no, I got a playlist on that actually, but don't try to go back all my videos. I just seen the other day I got 700 videos up. So.
Well, I want to give credit where credit is due. I mean, C-Max talked to me on the way down the road, and I was like, no, I'm not going to do it, C-Max, and he talked me into it. And then Rob got me on the phone, or I don't know, the videos or whatever, and I was just like, you guys are the absolute gods of reload. And then I saw WTF SoCal and his video, and I was like, oh, shouldn't you have some kind of hearing protection when you're resizing your blackout? That's the only thing I can come up with. But Jesus Christ, man. You guys are awesome.
Production. Yeah, he doesn't fuck around with 300 blackout. He doesn't make them. He manufactures them by the thousands within, I mean, minutes. It's ridiculous. And did you not know that you didn't know? See, you're a relatively new YouTuber, but the guy in the VW van that was there, OBX Soul Wind, did you get to meet him?
Yes, and as a matter of fact, I had a great opportunity to just sit back and chat with him on his whole the step 1, step 2, step 3, and how he got into it. And I was like, oh, you're my downfall right there. I mean, all you guys are just everything that I want to be. Unfortunately, here's my problem. I have never delved into anything that I didn't go into 100%. Next thing you know, here I am with a Dylan. Like this, and you assholes.
Go back about 3 years and watch OBX's videos on reloading on the 1050 and the 650, and his basement is full of shit that'll blow your mind. He was my inspiration, as well as John Big Meat Sunday. Matter of fact, his 650 is mine. I bought it from him. He was like, I'm upgrading to 1050. Do you want it? I'm like, fuck yeah, I want it. Do I get all that shit already set up? He's like, yeah. I'm going to fold it in half, put it in a box, and send it to you. I was like, hell yeah, you know? And so,
well, he and I got talking into aviation and airplanes and motors and turbochargers, and we didn't get really involved into the reloading thing until we got over onto the long range deal, and we started chatting about the reloading stuff. So, and then all of a sudden, this big hunk of artillery showed up called a 50 cal, and you know,
when it went into the fire.
Yeah,
so
but Kevin, he brings his own ammo. He reloads his own 308s and stuff like that. I mean, they're incredibly accurate and very well made. He really is a master at it.
Bring a friggin' bazooka.
Hey, don't
Rizza. I'm too slow to be responding to the. This is my first time face chat, so I'm too slow to respond to everything. So sorry.
Yeah,
I'm too enamored with Pop's Quest face.
Yeah, and regarding the bazooka, don't threaten me with a good time. I'll fucking find one.
Brother, let me tell you something. That was one hell of a good time. Oh my God.
I always say if somebody didn't have a good time, they missed one hell of an opportunity.
Exactly.
Damn right.
All I can see when you're talking about the bazooka is more trees on fire, bushes.
I think I'm gonna bring mounds of dirt next year.
Smoking Locust says, "Coda boy sell. I sell propane. Oh my God, dude, come on, man."
we could blow up a 20-pound tank of propane next year at night.
Now he's talking about what was that cartoon that came on after Family Guy? Yeah. All right, Bobby.
Damn it, Bobby.
Hank Hill.
Damn it, Bobby. Oh my God.
King of the Hill, wasn't it?
Whoa, rack! There's a gun rack.
All I'm gonna do, I like to tell you, I'm enamorized by Rosie's autophonic rack behind her.
You guys are so bad.
Nice rack, Rosie.
You have a tremendous rack of audiophonic stuff behind you.
How cool would that be to have a barrel in the middle of that?
Well, we'll see
Sorry,
next year.
Rosie.
We'll see next year at Farmageddon.
I've been away too
Why
long. I
not?
haven't been able to shoot anything in like 2.5 weeks, so I'm getting a little twitchy.
There you go.
Somebody be panning down the rack of rifles, and Rosie be at the end.
Well, you got a built-in sight rest right there.
I'd forget I was shooting.
Well, I'm an admirer, so it's okay.
Oh boy, you guys are too much. Well, y'all had a good time. I've certainly enjoyed the videos. I was a little spooked about the one that when the show went into the fire. That was a little. That scared me a bit. When that was
No, Rob he's been a stuntman for many years.
Yeah, that shit don't faze me. I stare death in the face and laugh.
I can just, and we're going to revamp this whole thing, but I can remember sitting right beside Roger, TR, and going, oh shit, my battery died on my phone, man. You know, and I love to shoot YouTube videos. I don't know if anybody's ever noticed, but anyway, and then here comes Rob walking up. I'm like, get the fuck out of there. Holy shit. Boom.
yeah, that was spooky.
There he goes, man.
And all he cared about was, my fucking battery died. My battery died. Damn it.
You dumbass, you could have killed yourself. My battery died. I wouldn't have got it.
I appreciate the fact that you recognize those intimate moments.
Yeah, God's sakes, get the video. Jeez.
Next time you're going to do something so stupid.
Next time you do something stupid like walk up to a 50 cal on a fire, please let me know.
Well, now we know the cook-off time for a 50 cal round is around a minute and a half.
I'm going to bring a 40 millimeter mortar down there next time.
Oh, man. Oh, shit. I'm not-
Fine with me.
You don't want to be sitting next to that bitch when it goes off.
There was a lot of people hiding behind my truck then.
Yeah, it's called Farmageddon for a reason. We don't fuck around.
Cheers to that.
From the back to the front.
Mm,
From the
Yeah,
bottom to the
really?
pit. Oh, you're stuck with that shit
forever.
forever.
Yeah, we play hard and we party harder.
And thank God to TR, man. Every time I saw TRprepper, I was like, well, hey, there's TRprepper. And TR, that video is yet to come out, but it's coming.
It's like being in the presence of great.
I still got to do that one video for I Carry one.
Yeah, I was thinking, I was like, he's had to say that at least a dozen or more times. That might show up in the video eventually. Every time I turn around, hey, there's TR.
Coda with PR there. It's like being in the presence of a bona fide YouTube celebrity, isn't it?
Check it out.
No, not me. No. I'm just a gentle sweetheart. And I honestly, I'm sitting here awe-inspired by the reloading god, the SPSA CSA loading shooting champion, and I'm had a couple, but what's that guy? The 45 long Colt double whammy jammy fucking shoot the course with the fucking single action Colts Rugers. That guy's a badass.
He is badass.
And
He's the only one that's had the balls to do it, so I got to hand it to him.
he's a closet lefty.
Yeah.
TR, you are an amazing guy. You run like antelope, and you shoot like one too, brother. I mean, it was just amazing to watch you run. And then, I mean, it was like if you watched, what was the Star Wars guy? I don't know. He was like the dude. He's like, meat. But every time I saw TR, he had a smile on his face, and just was a scholar and a gentleman, totally through and through.
Thanks, I appreciate it. I have so much fun down there, and I generally really enjoyed being down there with everybody. I didn't even shoot that much. I just walked around and shot the shit with everybody. I got hours of footage I still hadn't gone through.
Oh my goodness.
You saw my
Yeah,
last
I tell you-
Quarter Boy video, right? Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. This shit's going on YouTube. Yep.
Yeah, I'm conscious of that now. Thank you very much.
So we got from the back to the tip.
Oh, they.
No, but I mean, seriously though, I think there's the videos that came out so far, and there'll be some more, but I think people really enjoy seeing that we are who we are.
Man,
We are genuine people.
The videos have been great. The videos are great.
You know, we're not putting on a show. Hell, if anything, we try to tighten our stuff up and be more, you know, centered when we do videos. But then when you see us just being us, it's the same person, but yet we're actually goofing off even more than you would think we are.
I got
We're not a bunch of uptight pricks.
I got a real charge out of seeing Blue, you know, kind of unplugged and out there doing stuff. I really got a charge out of seeing him out there doing stuff. He looked like he really had a blast.
Well, I got to be honest with you. Blue surprised me more than anyone because he was the sense of responsibility. And I remember when the verbiage snapperhead came up, he was, I will make sure that everything goes smoothly here. And he did. He had everybody's back. He was watching everyone's SIGs. And he was just such an amazing individual. And I just want to commend Snapperhead for the big bag of Ziploc powder. I'm gonna leave it at that. So I'm done. I'm having some fun here. I don't care.
Well, that was a touch and go moment, as there were about 20 other fucking times out there. But you know, I'll be honest with you, by Sunday morning, everybody was just like, just let me the fuck out of here. And you know, it was intense. I like that. I'm glad it stayed safe. There was several moments where, I mean, nobody would have got killed, but there were several moments where, you know, people could have gotten hurt, which to me is perfect. I like almost getting hurt. That's kind of how I live my life. You don't really know you're alive until you're cheating death. Really, to me, that's kind of how I've done it. But I don't mean to drag y'all into my ring of fire, but it's how I've always lived my life. So it was fun to share it with everybody.
Well, Pops, I'm new to the crowd and I'm new to the chat thing, but I will tell you this: you ran a smooth operation, you ran a safe operation, and with everyone that was out there, it was a very much respected environment. And that was one of the coolest things ever. I mean, I told my wife, she goes, how'd it go? And I was like, I never had a worry, had to watch my SIGs or anything because everybody was watching each other. And it was such a good environment. And brother, you're the bomb, dude.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I just have to comment with Pops. I'm not surprised Pops is successful in business and everything else. I'm not surprised that it wouldn't translate over to a great event, you know, where nobody gets hurt, but you just have enough skin in the game. So, you know, maybe somebody loses fingers or something out there. But hats off, Pops. And so all the videos I saw were fantastic so far on the event.
Rosie, you subscribe to my channel?
I am now. Post something on the side there. I see you drinking. I make moonshine too. That's really going to make your day.
I've got my brother is a wide body captain for a major airline company, and he's a moonshine producer as well too. So
he doesn't work for United Airlines. Is that
negative?
That's some crazy shit, man.
But yeah,
that's going to tie in when I get into the economic stuff. That's going to tie in perfectly here. But post something post something on the side so I can hit your channel and sub it up.
It's called.
But again, it's called balls to the tip.
That's exactly what I was going to say. We're on the same wavelength.
Now I was calling Kiss Pop's ass till next Farmageddon.
Hey, we might throw a fall event, but it's gonna be on the low, down low, you know.
Invitation.
So I can't like tell everybody.
Not a
coming
Coda
down,
knows
like,
about it.
that morning.
Invitation.
Yeah.
only.
Tomorrow's
Yeah,
gonna
it's
be
called,
awesome.
How many videos did I do where we're like, yeah, we don't tell the dates, and he's like, fucking A, I'm leaving the house, heading to Farmageddon. I'm like, Jesus Christ, really? The fucking the one guy that has the biggest channel that's coming down there is broadcasting. And fuck, I'm glad.
I do not have the biggest channel. I'm going to tell you something. The Big Meat dude, he's got the biggest channel. I actually, my two brothers are big cookers, and they went right to his channel. They were like, dude, that dude's got like the really coolest channel ever. He not only does he cook big meat, but he reloads. He shoot too. It's the biggest thing I've ever seen. But and if Big Meat's watching, if you're watching still, I think you're on the Western time, dude. That was probably one of the best nights I've ever had, and unfortunately, it was recorded many times by many individuals, and I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, who got the a couple of people got the golf cart racing and running over Bob and stuff like that. Those are the kind of things that you're not really recording, but you're really glad other people got them on camera.
Yeah,
except for Coda Boy.
Oh Jesus!
And it's a good pilot is just discovered.
Well,
Yeah,
the problem is,
like a strobe light going.
oh my God, my son, my wife is from Sweden, who, by the way, was very impacted by the latest events. And I was told her, I said, well, you know, if your cousins would carry guns, this shit wouldn't happen. But anyway, I always introduce my son as the Swedish meatball. I was like, ladies and gentlemen, the Swedish meatball. And he's like, I'm not a Swedish meatball. But I showed her the video, and she's like, oh, God, Lord have mercy. This poor people.
Which one?
And when we were sitting in the golf cart going, yeah, I'm sorry. Don't let that happen. I swear to God, man.
Hey, you're not allowed to bring any more disco balls either. Those flashing strobe lights. You blinded like 50 people that night.
He loved the hell out of it, huh?
It was awesome.
The problem with videos like that is all it means is next time we got to one-up it. I mean, we started a forest fire. We had a fucking golf cart race through the fucking campground.
We're jumping the fire.
I mean, yeah, there's going to be ramps involved next time.
Actually, I'm just going to, like, please don't, like, shoot the flares horizontally.
Yeah. What's this button?
Now, did you guys? Yeah, everyone loves that Farmageddon fire pit, right?
Yeah.
Buck Run 11 made it. It's like one of my prized possessions. It's folded over on one side right now.
Why? Too much heat?
I can't go into it, but it needs to be repaired. It's a sad moment in my life.
Is
but
it
I
just
didn't do it. No, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I didn't destroy it, but it needs to be fixed. So I'm hoping when I get up there this weekend, TRprepper can probably put 2 and 2 together and figure it out. But I got to get up there and try to fix it.
It was one of your late rentals. That is.
I'm gonna go up there and try to fix it. Yeah, it was him. You're right. Yeah. That chili made him fart on it and blew it apart.
Brother, speaking of chili, Big Me, John, that was fabulous. And this is the first time I've had to publicly comment on spare ribs. What was that?
No, those are short ribs, man. Come on.
That was ridiculous. I was like, I'll just eat these the way you smoked them, man, dude. It's absolutely incredible. That was unbelievable. The food you had.
Food's always good.
Oh yeah, it's easy. I always make easy shit though, but that was a complicated dish, and he didn't shoot the 50 cal because he was busy pulling that shit together. So.
And the day before, wasn't he smoking the ribs, or was that the same day?
No, that was all the same day, dude. That was like
Jeez, that's a
6
lot
or
of
8 hours worth of work. Yeah, that was a big deal. So
I could go
No,
for
that
some of
was-
that right now.
no, I'm sorry, that was Saturday. My bad. That wasn't. No, that was Friday. Was it Friday night?
They got
Friday.
the gun laws in
okay.
California are so strict. I think it was illegal for him to shoot a 50 cal in South Carolina.
Yeah, I had to get a note from my doctor because I go back and forth, so it's crazy.
I'll tell you what. Next time what we'll do is I'll bring Carl Gustav down. We just need $20,000 a round, and we'll just go from there. It's okay. We'll start the prep work now.
Whatever it takes, man. You just let me know. I'm in.
Well, I tell you what, dude. Seriously, that whole thing was the cat's ass. Ultimately, one of the best events I've had. Now, when I say this, and I honestly tell everybody, I said, me personally, one of the best experiences I've ever had in my life, where I got to relax guns and I got to shoot heavy cal ammo. It was the best event of my life. And it was just sick. So, anyway.
You already got your invite back. Don't worry. Pops has already got it.
Yeah, I know. I'm not kissing your ass, shithead. But anyway, I've never met anybody who busts my balls bigger than anyone on the YouTube than this Pops Quest guy. I'm like,
well, look at this elite panel, yeah. This is
my goal going forward is to reduce my subscribership every week by I'm not kidding. I'm being totally serious, because my boys are my boys. I love them, so I break their balls. I fuck with people. I put up stupid ass videos. I don't really like having a lot of subscribers. I don't like a bunch of assholes on my channel. I don't like fucking idiots that don't know me. I do my channel. I don't do my channel because I want to friggin' go somewhere. I've been there. You know what I mean? I'm here to hang out and have a good time. So I'm trying to get people to just leave in droves every chance I get. And y'all can see the videos I put out. Y'all know I'm not bullshitting. So I love you guys. I enjoy hanging out with you guys on the tubes, and that's all I want. Fuck everybody else.
Yeah, after you all.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's where Pops and I are. TR, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was just going to say that there was a lot of shit handed out at Farmageddon. A lot of it. I mean, but it was all in good fun.
Most of it.
There were some moments that didn't get caught on film, and then after it was over with, it'd be like, well, you should have done this, or you should have done that. I don't know what, anyway.
I will tell you this. There was this one event where Rich, one of Pop's good friends, evidently, whose son is at one of the most esteemed Southern military academies, where I have one of my cousin's brother's son is at military academy. He and I were going toe to toe on who's got the loudest gun, and I went ahead and just started like doing the hammerhead like fucking as fast as I could shoot, and all of a sudden I bounced up against the back of my leg, and I turned around and his Pop's going, shoot at the steel. And I was just like, oh yes, sir. Okay.
Well, you had a hangover the next day, so me and Rich were sitting there and we're shooting like 223s or something. He switches over to that AK, that freaking badass, whatever the fuck was on the end.
He's got the AK-47 with
and
the
you're
fucking
like,
7-inch break on the end of it. And I'm like,
you're like,
really? All right, let's see. You want to? All right, let's play loud. Let's go. But the thing is, and I do agree with Pops, is like, hey man, I got a reputation to keep up here. Let's shoot the steel here, dude. And he rolled up behind me and gave me the Pops look, and I was like, fuck, okay.
you did.
All right, I know the Pops look. Shit, man. All right, I'm fucked up. But it was funnier as shit, man.
As long as you can keep ammo on my property, you can do whatever the hell you want. Y'all know that. But Rick was like,
I got in trouble too.
Yeah, I'm like, listen, motherfucker. I'm like, where the hell are you shooting? He's like, over there, whatever, there. And I'm like, well, we got to kind of keep the shit like here and there and everything. And the bobs are like over there, and they're headshotting them, and fucking 5.56 rounds are leaving my property. I'm like, no, man, come on, man, this shit ain't real. So he looks at me, he's like, isn't that like a big mountain over there? I'm like, dude, there ain't no fucking mountains around here. That's up in Asheville. Those are trees on the other property you're looking at, you know?
I thought it was a hill.
That's what when you guys were shooting at 50 cal, I was watching the plague strikes, and I was going, yeah, that thing went straight up in the air. Oh, that one went straight up in the air, too.
Yeah, but they're
oh,
by then,
boy. Well, whatever. But
yeah, no, they're destroyed by then. They're vaporized, so I'm fine with that. I got 3 layers of 1/2-inch steel downrange, so I'm not worried about it. But that spray and pray shit into the woods, I can't have it.
I'm going to bring a damn Vulcan cannon down there. Wish you some 20 Mike down in the field, and it would just have some real damn fun. But now, you guys, now I got to be honest with you, dude. When you pulled up behind me in the golf cart and you said, you looked at me, I was like, my father looked at me like the God had stricken. You don't do that. And I was like, okay, I'm sorry.
I saw you too. You look like you were 5 and just got a smacking.
I was busted, man. I was like, I'm sorry, man. I will not shoot full auto right now.
Honestly, I don't remember that, but in the moment, I was probably like, yeah, you're fucked up, man. But
yeah, you were like, well, you know what? Here's the whole thing, though. Seriously, you have a sense of responsibility. This is your property. You have a responsibility, and I cannot imagine what was going through your whole head during this process where we are doing the firepower of the hour of firepower.
That was my favorite moment, but I just wanted to make sure the shit was going into the ground.
Dude, that was the shit. And Nick Hops, that poor kid, every time he laid onto a damn gun, I'm sitting there going, show off, motherfucker. Like, really? What? Like, can you shoot faster than everybody in the world? And yeah, he was like, well, I just want to be very nice about it when I say, yes, I can.
I'm telling you, he was a fucking Terminator. He was a Terminator. He was not human.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, TR. This is your. I'm sorry, TR. This is your live thing.
I'm just saying. I'm pretty sure he's a Terminator. There's no way you can have arms that fucking big, move that fast, and shoot that good. You got to be a fucking robot.
That son of a bitch was, man. But you know what? He was the nicest robot you've ever wanted to meet in your life.
Yeah, he was a good dude.
All right, Rusty, what do you want to talk about?
Well, I guess we could.
Sorry.
I don't know. We usually open with the economic stuff, and I couldn't. It seemed like people wanted to talk about the AdSense, and I really enjoyed the Farmageddon stuff. But I think it was interesting today. This guy that got pulled off the airplane yesterday at United Airlines. It might be one of those things that's going to be mark another turning point against kind of corporations running roughshod over people with government support. You know, the FAA really sets those rules about overbooking and those kind of things, and it really turned a lot of people off to see that guy who had rightfully paid for his ticket and then to be pulled off of that plane like that. It's like, to me, it marks another high water point of corporations kind of having the bad upper hand in life and being able to overbook planes and things like that, and people just have to just take it and suck it up and be treated like that. And I think it's really going to be another arrow in the heart of this populism that's moving against corporations now. I don't know how you guys feel. Maybe I'm reading a little bit too much into that, but it really turned a lot of people off in a major way.
The seat they gave back to one of their employees, right?
Yeah, they had Republic Airlines people that wanted to go on to pick up another flight, which was okay.
That's horseshit.
Yeah, it's like the paying customers should have priority, and you guys go catch another flight over there.
Well,
you know, it's like to see this guy. I think some things are definitely going to have to change here, and it's like Linda said, you buy a ticket, and you're the one obligated to the company. Bullshit. You know, all the rules are we can pull you off. We give you the option. We offer you money. But that doesn't mean that people have to take it. Well, yes, they do. Then they start going into plane and they select people, and that's that. And, you know, United's got such a big stake in China and carriers to China and routes there. You can imagine the fallout on that. But I think
the biggest fallout is going to be.
I think the fallout's it's going to be severe on expanding air routes over in Asia. I can pretty much tell you that. On that, but I think that there's going to be changes made with this overbooking thing. That's what, remember guys, we used to fly and there'd be empty seats and you stretch out across 3 or 4 seats. Well, they don't have that anymore. They overbook the flight. So every plane you get on is full these days, but at what price? The price of travel might go up again because they're going to stop overbooking flights. I think people will have that right to refuse, and it'll be up to the airlines to make an alternate arrangement or do something. I'll tell you, flying is miserable these days. I used to love flying 20 years ago, and I fly a lot every year, and it really sucks between the TSA and the attitudes on the airlines a lot of times.
Well, I can tell you this from my viewpoint. I have flown 2 to 3 times daily, or 2 to 3 times a week for the last 10 years. And I would stick to this point, is that I have, that Rock Island Armory was purchased off of points or dollars that they gave me from American Airlines. When American Airlines took over from U.S. Air, it was the worst thing that ever happened for me, period. Because I went from a chairman with U.S. Air where I flew first class. I mean, I used to get off work at 6 a.m. in the morning when I flew out of Chicago back into Charlotte. And the first thing I would do is, like, give me a double scotch on the rocks. I'm like, well, it's 6 a.m. in the morning. I'm like, yeah, well, I'm off work. But they have grown to where they're almost stingy with their plane tickets, their flight, their seating. And for an airline, and this is where their mistake is, and I'm not sure where, maybe I'm off key with this one, is that they seized this, they snagged tickets, seats for their own airline crew. And this is the problem. And they charge people with, like, you need to get off this airplane now, without offering them the, you know, their $1,000 or their whatever $1,500 replacement ticket before they got on the airplane. And that is where they were in the wrong. Rosie, you're probably, I mean, I don't know what your position is with the airlines, but I tell you what, when you got in optics, the guy being drugged up the aisle of an airline plane, after he's exclaimed that he's a doctor, he's going to perform like brain surgery next morning. That's a bad situation.
It's bad, Coda. I agree. It's really bad. And in the interest of disclosure, I am a United Airlines shareholder. I've flown over 1 million miles. Most of that was in Asia, and a lot of that was on United. I don't know if the impact's going to be, I mean, the publicity is horrendous, as you can imagine, in the short run. But let's face it, people people are very sensitive to price when it comes to flying. They just feed it in and they're going to buy a ticket that makes sense to them and then mutter under their breath how much United sucks, but they'll still get on the planes. But I think TSA is going to have to take a look, and Congress is going to take a look at this whole overbooking phenomena, and things are just too much on the other side of the, too much stacked in favor of the corporations and stuff. Now, Gibbs says, Rosie, you lost a bunch of money. And I said, well, in the morning it was down 4%, but by the close it was only down 81 cents or something like that. I mean, news doesn't hold its stock. It's just bad publicity, like Code has said. But I think it's going to mark another sea change of, I think even Trump will probably ride this horse a little bit and take them to task and get Congress to have hearings. I think Congress has already announced that they're going to have.
Yeah, but if you
it's got to change. There's just too much. People sense there's too much of an imbalance against the customer and too much in favor of the corporations and companies, or people feel like they're being screwed on every front with reduced sizes for packaging, and every which way they turn, they're getting the screws put to them.
See, like me, I've never been on an airplane. But if you have a company,
Whatever.
if you have a company that owns a goddamn airplane company, right? Set aside 4 seats and never sell those, there's not going to be a problem. But don't be the douchebag that thinks that your passengers, which are the employees, are better than the people that are paying your bills.
You know, Martha just mentioned on the side, this is a good way to other economic segue. And I don't know if you guys have anything else you want to say about the airline. I mean, TR hasn't weighed in on that. Obviously, it's horrendous publicity, and it's a terrible thing to have that shown worldwide, to have a paying customer.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
Here's my opinion on it. This is why you need free markets. This is why the government should not get involved, because as long as now that we have cell phones with cameras on them and every damn thing is caught on camera, you can let the free market fucking decide it. Because like if let's just say this weekend I was going to fly somewhere. After what I've seen, there's no way in hell I'm stepping foot on United Airlines. It was a United Airlines. I don't fly anymore, so I don't really give a shit. But let the free market decide it. And every time some bullshit like that happens, somebody's going to have a camera most of the time. They're going to fucking film it. And it's like, nope, you're the only flight. Oh, this one's $200 more. I don't give a shit. I'm not getting on your flight. I'm going to get on.
Well, the problem is, it's like Gimp says, the airlines should fix this themselves. We don't need Congress getting in the middle of private business. The problem is that the air travel's extremely heavily regulated by the government already. I mean, it may, you know, like you say, TR, they shouldn't be in it, and I kind of agree, only to the point that you need somebody to make sure there's not chaos. Although I don't know why the air traffic control system can't be privatized and run well. But I'm saying, don't fool yourself. The government hand is very heavy into airlines now and transportation in general. So it's a chance for people in Congress to have a bone to pick to really open this up and get it looked at.
Well, like Linda said out there, I'm with you, TR, except the problem is airlines don't face much competition. That's because the fucking government is involved. Get the government out of the airline. Get the government out of damn near everything that we do. Get the government out of our insurance, out of our health care, out of the airlines. Get them out of all that and let the free market take care of it. If you provide really shitty service,
yes,
you will go under without any help. You know, I mean, if your service sucks, I'm not going to use it. Period. And somebody else will pick up the ball and say, hey, you know what? We got this, whatever it is. And they'll pick up the ball and they'll have to compete for my business. That's why I say our federal government should not be involved in health care. Make it like car insurance. Car insurance has to compete.
You take a hub like Chicago, though. And United Continental dominates that Chicago hub, which is probably that and Atlanta are the two most critical hubs, and maybe Denver in this nation. Well, that's a lot of that's subject to local government and whatever they're going to state transportation areas that give certain slots. And, you know, you need to have a gate to come to, and you need to have a time slot. And you need to have order at the airport. So I can understand a little bit of overview, but yeah, privatization to me is a good thing. You know, just have to be careful though, because so much of this is controlled on a local level too, with local governments and state governments and air transportation.
I just think the less federal government is involved in our personal life, the better we are. I mean, if there was an airline that opened up tomorrow and was like, you know, when you went through the metal detector, they said, nothing went off. Did you not bring a gun? No, I didn't bring one. Well, here's a fucking 1911. You know, if you see a terrorist, fucking shoot his ass. Your seat's on aisle number 3. That's the airline I'm going to fucking take.
Well, there was also
if you don't have one, we'll issue you one. And I guarantee you, no terrorist will take over that fucking plane.
That's a good segue to Martha mentioned gold, and I was going to talk about that tonight because gold was up $22 an ounce during the day today. It's probably closing in on $1,280, getting close to $1,300 an ounce again. So there's definitely some stuff going on if you follow my bi-weekly, or sometimes just try every 3 weeks. But the updates, you know, I've been a little worried about what's been going on the last 2 months in particular. And now the Fed's coming out talking about how they want to unload their $4.5 trillion balance sheet of stuff they accumulated over the last 8 years with the economic crisis. So we got that overhang on the market. How they're going to start liquidating all that stuff coming up, and there's some really weird signals coming out, like auto sales plummeted. The auto reports for March were terrible. The car sale reports were terrible. The unemployment report, the employment report was not too great for last month. There's a lot of really mixed signals coming out that this quantitative easing may have finally done everything that it's going to do now, and that's my concern, because all we have now is very puffed up values. Do you know that the value of Tesla, which produces the electric car, the market value of Tesla has surpassed Ford, and it has surpassed General Motors now. And General Motors produced 10 million cars last year and made a $9 million profit. Tesla produced 20,000 cars last year, and yet the market says Tesla is a more valuable company than General Motors. And this is some of the things that worry me about valuations in this market. It's one of the reasons that I've been pretty much clear of that for a little bit. So as Linda says, this time of year, money should be flowing into. It'll start to slow down now, but just beware, be careful. There's a lot of moving parts right now. Yeah, and Linda says this is pure lunacy. Tesla is a government subsidized entity in many ways, but it shows you we've kind of lost our bearings in ridiculous now that a corporation that employs over 1 million plus people and makes $9 million of profit is a less valuable enterprise than a company that's never made a dime and sold 20,000 cars compared to 10 million cars. So this is the kind of lunacy that people try to pass off on you, these so-called professionals and these analysts that come out and pick these ridiculous price targets. I think Tesla's like $280 a share, and they'll tell you why it should be 300 or something like that. So I'm not saying the market's stupid, but at times it can be way off base. It can really have its head up its butt, so to speak.
You guys ain't right. Anyway. What I ain't gonna go there. Yeah, but
I agree,
bottom
Rosie.
line, the less government is in the regulation of private enterprise, which I think I could see the government being involved a little bit in like the airline industry as far as the mechanics and the upkeep of the airlines, because it's a fucking missile in the air, a really big missile. I can see them like, you know, for public safety, we might want to make sure the engines are tied on, you know, with bolts and nuts instead of tie wraps and baling wire, you know, to a degree. I'll give a little bit. But as far as like TSA and other things like that, no. You know, I think the airlines should take care of that themselves as far as their security. Fuck the TSA, get rid of the TSA, and the airlines.
All you got to do is at the front of the airport, put one of them green circles with the gun in the middle and say, this is a carry-friendly zone, and you could fire every fucking TSA asshole out there. Fucking let them go. Let everybody know that it's a gun-friendly zone on the airline, and there ain't no one coming in there to fuck with nobody, period, end of story. And you ain't got to hire nobody to fucking square that shit away. It'll just happen.
Well, I'll just tell you what, I'll just leave it at this. Remember what I always think and believe, that gold is the ultimate truth teller, and it's the ultimate barometer. It's the only one that you can really count on, that corporations, governments have a really difficult time manipulating because of the worldwide nature of it. And that's sending out some pretty, you know, if you've got your ears on, you can hear. So. Yeah, Linda, yes, I was 1985. Yeah. So just keep an eye on it. I still think there's a lot of value there. There's a lot of value compared to other things in the world. When I look around the investment world today, and I can't find really a damn thing to buy, a damn thing that's undervalued, maybe natural gas.
Ammo.
Well, they even floated a coal company this week. They're putting a coal company public, and I don't know. You know, Trump talks about coal in Kentucky. You're never going to be able to mine coal profitably in Kentucky. I don't care what happens with stuff. It's just, it ain't coming back. Those jobs ain't coming back.
TR did bring up a good point though, Rosie, you being in California. Hopefully, I don't remember when it starts, but the whole ammo deal. Should think about grabbing a few extra cases.
Well, I don't mind telling you, we have tens of thousands of rounds here, Rick.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not going to wait till, you know, somebody tells me I can't have something and then join all the other dumbasses scrambling around trying to slip somebody a 20 at Walmart for a couple 50 packs of 50 rounds of shitty ammo. We got that stuff all laid in. One of the greatest things I've learned on here in almost 2 years of doing this chat with TR is to prep and keep at it constantly, month in, month out. So I'm very grateful to all of you for that.
Well, I'll tell you what, this is my thing, is that I was going to put out a video earlier, like this week, as a matter of fact, when I was riding to the grocery store. And all the guys talking about their dealings, and I'm thinking about a year and a half into the next election, I would probably go ahead and invest in my Dillon, and I'm going to reload the snot out of everything that I can possibly go. So if I'm wrong, hey man, good for the rest of the world. If I'm right, good for me. I'm going to have 50,000 rounds of everything that I own, and it's going to be there. And
yeah, I'm not going to be there. I'm not going to be a crash dummy when shit hits the fan. I promise you that.
It is kind of a math equation when you talk about reloading. So one good way to justify that is to look at all the prices of the components, which right now is kind of not advantageous, and do a round count on it and just say, listen, it's like when I bought my vacuum sealer. I'm going to say, I'm going to buy my vacuum sealer. I'm going to buy this many bags, and when I'm done vacuum sealing this, it'll pay for itself. So you could actually like save up your money, buy a reloader, buy enough bullets, buy enough powder, you got your brass, and go, you know what? Once I've loaded up all this pile of shit, the reloader is paid for itself. You could actually turn that into a math equation that makes sense. And I've done it, but I don't remember what it is. But.
Well, Pops, here's the thing. I'm an Excel guru. That's what I do. I am a comptroller for multi-million-dollar high-rise projects. So what I do is I sit. I know you're laughing at me. I mean, you're just like, I've met this guy personally. I can't believe it.
I just farted. That's all it was.
We're admiring.
Oh no, well I just. But anyway, what I do is I control cost on multi-million-dollar projects. So what I do is I the break-even cost project. I sit there and I drive myself nuts. And as a matter of fact, you made a video not too recently about deductions and things of that nature from the AdSense. And one of the things that I do is I account for every single itty bitty little dollar. But from in the future, that's one of the things that I'm considering is that, okay, so I can buy steel cased ammo or aluminum cased ammo for $8.99. Who the hell is that? I'm sorry, that's not my conference call. So anyway, so one of the things I can buy aluminum cased ammo at $8.99 for 500 with free delivery. All right, do I succumb to the pressures of reloading at that point? No, but what it really does save me money is I start getting into the cost analysis of like when I love shooting 45. As a matter of fact, one of my upcoming builds is I'm going into a 45 build, and I'm going to continue on maneuvering into that 45. So can I experience some cost savings by, sitting there and doing this on an hourly basis because my time right now is free? Maybe not so much as the guys who own the Dillon reloading machines. I mean, like you guys have these god awful machines.
The reason you can't answer that question is because everyone's time is worth something different, and you'll hear this in and out. The time is the delta. That's the unknown. That's the one thing that's unique to you, and everyone has their own thing.
All right, let me interrupt here real quickly. I want to interrupt everybody here quickly because I know that Pops now knows what the hell he's talking about because he used the word delta.
I'm on it. Trust me. I'm a little bit smarter than I appear on YouTube. I'll just leave it at that. But the thing, I'm on YouTube to have fun. But if you want to get serious, let's come on to the door. You knock on the door. If I open, I'll talk to you. But here's the thing. Where you come into really the advantages are where you in the areas that you cannot buy ammo. The reason Rick reloads is because he shoots competitively. He loads a round that you cannot buy. You can't go out and buy that load. And I'm starting to understand that part of the competitive shooting is you want to load to that pistol. 300 blackout, special 6.5 Creedmoor, 6.8 SPC, things that are unique. What's that, 2.270 Wolverine or the other fucking thing? Those are the things that you reload and you don't even question because it's the math's already done for you, or the advantage is so high that you can't afford not to do it. Where you don't make money is trying to compete with bulk ammunition, and that's just an effort in futility to try to, to blast ammo to try to make it for the same price. That's not going to work. So there's a place for reloading, and that's why I said your next great experiment is going to be in 223. I mean, 45, if you want to send big pizza cans downrange, that's great and everything, but you don't need to reload to do that. What you need to focus on is things that will really pay you back and you can get some value out of it, like match grade ammo. I mean, that shit's expensive, and you can do it for dirt fucking cheap with a little bit of shit you got.
Yeah.
So
that's great.
And Rosie,
Pops, you're handling that marginal utility just beautifully. The economic marginal utility function of that was a thing of beauty right there.
Well,
Rosie, what we're getting into is that where I'm coming into this thing where I shoot. It's interesting that I shoot probably 2,000 to 3,000 rounds a month of 9mm, but I also shoot a lot of 5.56. But where I like to shoot a lot of a high-end match grades 5.56 or 2.23. So that's where I'm getting into it. But where the break even is, or the delta is where I start to see that curve of value move, is when I start going into the big stuff, or the 45, or things like that. And that's where the wonderful part of it is that I'm able to look towards these individuals like Pop's Quest, Rick, or S.T.F, SoCal, and seeing where they have been able to experience through their experience that curve, like where we're going to go, we could buy it at this market value, but I can go ahead and reload it, and I can have this savings here. And I'm not selling you something you don't already know, but from a general layman standpoint, that's where I'm coming from. And it's a very interesting thing. And these guys are the absolute bomb. And I come across, it's like I'm sitting here with my single stage because I travel and I'm outside of town. I have nothing but time involved. So there, it's an easy equation.
If you exclude time, there's a 9mm round. If you exclude time, there's a 9mm round that cost me 7 cents to make. I can make 9mm and 45 for 7 or 8 cents a round all fucking day. And I challenge you to buy it for that.
Exclude the delta. Exclude the delta.
Yeah, excluding the marginal utility. I couldn't come near that purchase price, TR.
Like I said, you got to exclude the time. I mean, that's casting the bullet, powder coating it, sizing it, loading it, the whole deal. I mean, I know it's a dirty case. It's not a pretty case, but 7 or 8 cents a round. That's all it costs me to reload 9mm or 45.
And if I wanted to know what time it was, I could fucking try to build a watch, or I could just, ask somebody.
And the guy on the moon too.
I'm just saying, if you really want cost savings, I mean, you got to take it up to the next level. And I don't cast bullets that often. I actually have a buddy that I go cast bullets with, and when we cast bullets, we'll cast 5,000 or 10,000 bullets at a time. We'll spend all fucking day casting bullets.
That's cool.
That gets me hot.
It kind of gets me a little frisky too. Here and there.
Dude, Rosie, if you'd have seen me with all that brass laying on the ground, I was on my knees. Ooh, baby.
Let's just say you couldn't roll over.
A whole pile of brass.
That was some sexy shit,
man.
I'll tell you.
I haven't put the stripper pole in.
No, but the numbers you talked about, Coda Boy, I think you said 50,000 rounds a few minutes ago, or you're gonna want to just get rid of that single stage
guys,
thing.
Guys, I'm working. I've got a single stage plateau, and then it's the Dylan, and it goes from there. I mean, I don't know if I can't do the thing. I have honestly watched a lot of the past videos from Pops and a lot of past from SoCal, and I'm in awe of their just the production level, the ridiculousness of and that's the kind of guy I am. I'm the what do you want to call it? My wife gets on me all the time about you can't do anything half-assed. You got to jump into it all the way. So I'm just going, all right, at what point can I actually do that jumping in the whole way? I'm thinking, all right, a year out from the next election, wait.
Yeah. Well, at least get the 650 because
they'll probably at least know how to do it too, huh?
Well, that and Rosie, you're right. And that is where I have this. Look at this. Look at this. The God here in front of me. Hey, listen. No, this is good. This is going to be good advice right here. Do yourself a favor, and every couple months, buy 1,000 brick of primers. They're cheap, $30, and just start stacking primers back. Like just start to build a little stockpile of primers. Mm-hmm.
you already got your brass, and you'll be picking that up along the way. And then, you know, you get all that cost behind you. You don't have to pick it up as you go. And then next thing you know, you can go, oh shit, I can buy some bullets in bulk. You know, I can get some bulk bullets. And then once you get all that shit put back, you'll be like, okay, my next purchase is to go out and wait several months and hit a progressive press, and you're off to the races. Done.
Big Meat Sunday has said, call me Coda, please. You sexy son of a bitch. I didn't think you had it in you. Oh, my God. But, you know, I've got this big burlesque, you know, what do you call it, goatee wearing son of a bitch out here on the East Coast. He's just dying to help me. Johnson, come on, brother. Come on. You guys are sick. Anyway, now, here's the whole thing is that I just honestly, and Rosie, you're exactly correct. The whole thing is taking it from step 1 to step 2, and then jumping into it after a little bit of what's the word I'm looking for? I've had a couple of cocktails here. Just having a couple of becoming a fool.
You fucking want to?
You fucker.
Because your balls
alone. You are not alone. You are not alone.
The balls to the front, motherfucker. Oh, hell yeah. Hold on. Right there, Rosie.
It's kind of a tradition.
They want SoCal. They want $105 for a half gallon of Johnny Walker Black, and where I'm at right now. That's BS, man.
That's unconstitutional. I'd go in there and rob that fucking liquor store tomorrow.
Well, I said, listen, I'm going to retire and open up a liquor store without here.
See, that's where a Glock would come in handy, you know, because you can't trace a Glock, you know.
They go right through the airport too.
I'm going to be like, hey, this has blue. Hey, so what's the deal with the Glock and the super stud CZ you got, man? That is absolutely breathtaking.
I'm just kicking the Glock to the curb momentarily and see how this little sumbitch runs. And
well, I don't understand what's happened with the Glock, man. I shot that thing just fine.
Oh yeah, it was great. Fantastic.
You're gonna poke somebody's eye with that thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I almost feel that.
Hey, did you check that thing? You clear it before you aimed it at me?
Yeah, it's empty. I can tell.
Shooting blanks. Don't scratch your lens on your pops.
Well, I was expecting another incredible CZ pistol today, but it was at the FedEx location, and I did a little refresh on the tracking thing. It was there, I guess, last night. And this morning I refreshed it, and it's like, not due for delivery. I'm like, if the shit's in your warehouse and it's supposed to go to an address, just because it's not due in there today doesn't mean you say, fuck it, I'll take it tomorrow. I mean, in my line of work, we're like, yeah, here's your shit, you know, but so I'm not getting that one until tomorrow. It kind of pissed me off, but anyway, it's better than this one. I'll leave it at that.
You're gonna like it.
I'm gonna bring Big Johnson in, and he's gonna do another "What's in the Box" for me. It's gonna be awesome.
Oh God bless America! Please don't do that. I got to be honest with you. When you did that video the other day, I literally, you joked when you said, you know, something about, put a tampon in or something. I almost pissed myself with that whole fucking thing. And I've talked to him 3 times today. BJ, if you're on, dude, there is no one we love more than go. Oh, wait a minute, hold on, all together now. You ready?
No, listen, he's coming back. He's coming back for the reveal of the next one. Don't you worry about that. I got him on the payroll now, so I can use his content anytime I want. I donated to his Patron account, so it's all good.
The Patron account. Yeah, I got a video that's coming out tomorrow that actually incorporates the Patron account and Pops, but it's from my cousin. He's a big fan of yours, Pops. So
I mean, who wouldn't be?
believe it or
Really?
not, that video has made $1.74. $1.74.
You owe me a cup of coffee, you fucker.
Dude, I'm all about it. You, of all my buddies, all they could talk about is like, all right, so I know it's Lance, but that bearded guy, he is cute, and I just want to say hello.
I mean, there's
Dude,
no
you
one
did a
there
great
that
job
could have a
on that,
straight
man.
face like I did. You know that shit.
Dude,
so.
you fucking railed it, man. And I don't mean that maliciously or whatever it is called. But anyway, you fucking nailed that. And you're the mechanic. Who's Rich or Rick? Who's the mechanic guy? The guy that did the video at the end. He ran the camera.
Oh, that's my best friend, Rick. He's my mechanic, electrician, so on and so forth. Yeah.
Dude, you should have heard. I cut it out at the end of it, but he was so funny. All you could hear from him at the end of it was like, "That shit ain't right, man." And we're all cracking up, and I swear to God, dude, I was like, "This is gonna never ever happen again, ever. Fuck." But thank you very much for just making Lance an incredible dude. But I don't know. Has Rosie seen Lance?
I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe they ought to introduce each other and meet.
Oh, stop it, Rick.
Now, Rick is a cool dude. Rick, Pop's friend, Rick. Not is your six, but yeah, he's a cool dude. Me and him shared a few bottles of whiskey together, or liquor of some type. Yeah, the tequila, I think it was. Matter of fact, he's awesome.
He had the SB 101, and that was probably one of the smoothest.
No. Different person. I don't. No, wasn't he?
What did he have? He had the Kruger.
No.
No.
Oh! You're talking about his revolver.
Yeah,
his revolver.
357.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not Rich 4150. I'm talking about. He had.
Yeah. Okay.
That revolver was just stupid, man. It was just unbelievable. And man, he was like, no, I insist, you shoot it. And literally, it was ball bearing. It was so smooth. It was stupid.
He's the kind of guy that has about 10 guns, but they're all perfect. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He does a lot of work to them, so I don't. And I've shot all of his revolvers. The shit's like you should shoot his Remington 700 tactical with the bull barrel. It's got like this glassed in thing. You even look at the trigger and the so much goes off. It's absolutely retarded. But we did some match grade 308 reloads for that thing, and they're literally all just made a big hole, one big hole, and I'm not joking.
Well, he came across as a very, you can tell those type of people. I'm a very likable individual. I like to have fun, and I have some serious shit. And he lets his equipment and his mechanical speak for his backup. Incredible guy.
Oh yeah,
just a really good guy.
Yep, it's my boy.
And there was that other guy, that SoCal dude. Picked him up, man. That guy, and those really cool ear thingies that he gave you. That dude, those were really, really, really nice.
Yeah, I didn't really want to accept something like that, but he forced me. He forced my hand. So,
well,
we have a back and forth going, so it's all good.
That's good. I'm glad, man. He's
That's
that dude.
That's
John
my brother. He's my brother from the left coast. I'll just leave it at that.
He is.
I've been YouTubing with him for 6 years now. He gave me my first shout out when I had 3 subscribers. That's how long I've known him. No bullshit.
Well, I can remember when you gave me a shout out when I had like 3,000 subscribers. So thank you very much. But no, he and I mean, dude, that guy is. Hold on one second. Is he watching? I'll tell you right now. that is one individual I will never, ever forget, simply because he was one of those guys that was just so spectacular through the whole weekend. He was a really cool guy. So anyway, I'm glad you invited a bunch of cool people. That John Live for Wild dude, that Rick guy, hell, I see him. He's sitting right there. And that the pterodactyl fellow with the mohawk. What's his name? He's actually, this is his chat.
You do know he does some reloading too now. You do know that, right?
Well, I do know, and he's more in lines with what I'm doing, like the simplistic stuff, just the simple, basic reloading, not the 1,000 per minute stuff,
Yeah, he hasn't been doing it for 30 years of his life either. Yes.
Well,
I got two dealing presses. I probably got like 4 or 5 fucking single stage. I cast my own bullets. I reform 8mm rounds. 8mm brass out of 30-06. Dude, I've done it all.
Yeah, he's another master here hanging out with you, just so you know.
Well, the funny thing is about
I'm not.
Way more than me.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, all right, whatever. You got the hats. Anyway, TRprepper. Hey, there's TRprepper. Every time I turn around, it was the most. Dude, you should be a male model. You really. I'm not saying that because I just think you're a handsome fella. Because you're a good looking dude.
All right.
I got some good photos of you through the weekend. Rosie, I hate you missed all this, man. This was a lot of fun, but
I'll be there
next year.
Don't worry, I'll be there next year.
Yeah, I was happy. The video you put out with all the stills, where you kind of like zoomed in or zoomed out or whatever. I shared that on Facebook and with some friends, and I was like, hell, I was a star. I was in that son of a bitch all, left and right.
I have not even begun to do my TRprepper video. There is one. I've got like 5 more videos that are ready to come out for the Farmageddon, but we're just going to give it a little break and have some fun.
Yeah, the market got flooded there for a little bit, so you have to kind of.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but then it cooled off a lot. I haven't seen anything, so it's like a big gap now, and
it's because it had
Lou was putting out stuff, Pop. There was TR, and then all Rick, and then all of a sudden, kaboom.
Well, they started taking our AdSense, so I told everybody to kind of calm down on it.
Yeah, we're gonna wait till we get the millions.
The Godfather said
I need to get paid, man.
You guys slow down.
Rick's mom didn't raise no fools, huh? Wait till you get the viral vids going.
I know. I'm gonna start doing turtles eating green beans.
Hey JB, get some cat videos up in the meantime or something, Rick.
Yeah, 1 week would be good. Then you give people like 2 days, and then they send them off to the next herd. New herd shows up. It's like a training class. All right, you guys pass. No, fuck out of here.
Here's your fucking medal. Get the fuck out.
Here's your target. Now get the fuck out of here.
Exit stage left. Over there. Have 2 driveways. One coming in, one going out.
You gotta love Pop. Shoot the steel.
You're probably gonna have to have me go out there and cut some trees so you got some more driveway.
I pull up in my little car, and they're like, "You packed all that shit in your little car?" I'm like, "Yeah, man. I'm a professional packer. Come on." And then I got my my camper next to me, Jerry, and that was a lot of fun. But anyway, we had what a great.
Your wet with the wet neighbor.
My wet neighbor, yeah. And you know what? Good guy. Leave it at that. If I can't say anything good about somebody, I'll just continue to find stuff that I can say good about him. He was a really neat dude. But
There's the gun rack again.
Yeah.
That's almost like the one underneath the desk where you just slide the Glock into when you need it. That's like perfect. Like, what?
Rick's talking about you again, Rosie.
Rosie.
He wasn't that bad. He was a good guy. He,
I'm allowed to hold a Glock 43.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
Issues in the background. He was like the when the Viet Cong were.
That's all you can see.
Yeah, well, next time y'all use me as a target up there.
Jesus Christ, Rosie.
Don't give Pops any ideas out on the targets.
You know what?
Hey, Rosie, just send me a picture. I'll make you famous.
There we go.
Nobody got nothing on me.
Rick, are you in California or are you out in
I am
east
in
side?
fucking California, and I can't wait to get the hell out of here.
What is it, like 5:30 out there right now, or what?
8:24.
Yeah.
No, I just been here too long. I need to go home. I need to go shoot a few things or something. I'm twitching a little bit.
I'm going to be shooting for 3 days straight here coming soon. I can't wait.
I can't wait.
You want to know who's the dude with the backlighting? I've not seen that since the red light district in Amsterdam.
That's me, motherfucker.
He's in a red lamp. He's in the red lamp district.
God damn it! I'm trying here. I'm on vacation, shithead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that out loud.
He must be in the baby's room. It's all pink and shit.
Yeah, it's a great addition to the panel. Shithead.
Listen, he has his head.
That's not the first time I'll be called shithead. My mother used to do it all the time. So.
I thought that was your name for the first 5 years, huh?
You wouldn't believe what my mother used to call me. I grew up in a time of day when Mom used to, I drove a school bus when I was 16 and a half years old. And my mother beat me with a golf club. And I would go to school and I asked my principal, I said, look at these bruises. And the first thing he said was like, what the hell did you do to piss your mother off? And it was like, oh my God. Times have changed.
You know, I stole a school bus.
I had a German mother. Trust me.
Oh, man, my mother didn't play, dude. She beat the piss out of us. That's why I laughed at these little pansies' ass today. My children, they look at me and I look at them, and the first thing they do is they put their back hands over their ass because they know what's getting ready to come. And I'm just like, oh my God. And the bad thing is that they do it in public. I'm like, oh, Jesus, man, come on.
Daddy, no.
Please don't beat me. Like, oh,
don't use the bat again. I finally got the cast off.
Yeah, you got the Tiger Woods treatment.
Is the red light that bad? Holy shit!
Well, it depends if you're at a hooker house or not.
I'm just saying.
All right, look at yourself and look at the rest of us, and you answer that.
Well, you know, here's the thing. I'm at a hotel room. I'm at North Myrtle Beach up at. Or here's where I'm at.
By
North
the hour.
Myrtle Beach, and
hey, you're not far from the farm. You could have just stayed at the farm.
Hey, brother, let me tell you something. We drove through. Oh my God, we took the GPS through some back ass country woods. I was like, when we crossed over 95, I'm like, we are not far from the farm. My wife was like, really? Good. Does your buddy know where the fuck we are?
Yeah, you should have taken the family there for the day. You know.
Well, we're up at North Myrtle in Cherry Grove, man. We just got a nice little place up here, and we're just having fun, man. This is a blast.
You got sunburn.
I've got all. Nah, not sunburn, but I do have all my videos, with the exception of a couple, like the. I'm sorry for the Big Johnson video I put out today. That was a repro, but he calls me like every 30 minutes. He calls me every 30 minutes, so I had to put that out, and it's on it.
Well, I understand. I have to deal with that on a daily basis. Trust me, I know what you're going through.
I love that dude, man. He is He is one of the biggest. Yeah, no shit, right? He is a one of a kind, just like Rosie, you gorgeous, thank you. But he is. Big Johnson is my boy. I love that dude, man. He is. I get a phone call from him, just can't help but answer his phone. And in most cases, he and I are on the road at the same time, so I got nothing to do with more than 2 hours at a time. So it's a lot of fun. Oh, Big Johnson says F y'all. Hey, Big Johnson, I figured out how to do Google Hangouts.
Without fucking up the show.
That was my biggest worry. It was like, if I don't get this right, fucking Pops is going to abuse me for the next 6 months. Dude, you are like the god. You are the godfather of the fucking group, right? You know that.
I'm gonna record that shit and milk it for all it's worth. If you fuck up even one thing, it's over.
I'm still waiting for that one.
I know. I didn't record that one. I wonder if it's still up.
No, it's the one on my chat.
Oh, so you can give it to me. I'm gonna work the shit out of that. That's gonna be hilarious. Oh God. I mean, that was YouTube gold right there. That was a train wreck that you could watch. That was ridiculous.
It was a well-executed train wreck.
I was like, the whole time it was happening, I'm like, thank you, God, I got material for tomorrow. Yes.
Can you at least name it? Oh. Can you at least name it when you send someone a link to a freaking live chat or something?
Just call it Hello Gun Nation.
Yeah, Big Johnson Gun Nation train wreck live chat. Oh, good.
And you know, BJ, this would not be being said if no one loved you, because everybody does love you. I mean, I don't want him to think that anybody's beating the shit out of him because I cut your fingers off Pop. Oh, that's great, BJ. We're over there. We love you, Big Johnson. But you cut
now
our fingers
all the physical threats come out. That's just like a man from Texas. Yeah. Jesus
you
Christ.
Big fucker with all the
shoot you. Hey, I'll shoot you in the face. Don't worry about it.
Anytime somebody gives you a lot of shit, that just means they really care about you. I'm not going to name names, but at Farmageddon, the one time, I think it was the only fucking time they wasn't a camera on, this guy fell as he was running the pistol course. And after he was done, I was like, dude, I just rolled over and shot those fucking targets on the ground. I don't know why you spent all that time getting up and trying to do all this shit. It's like, if you're going to fall, do it graceful and just fucking roll up like it. Oh, that was a tactical fucking move, you know?
Yeah, this is shit I learned in Delta.
Strategically planned that no cameras were rolling at the time that I did a face plant, but no time did a firearm point in a friendly. What am I trying to say here? The shit
that
was
you
right.
know of.
Oh yeah,
That's
nothing dangerous. Nothing dangerous happened. I was just like giving you shit. Well, this X person, I'm not even gonna name no names. I'm just saying this guy fell. And after it was over with, it was like, you should have just rolled over and just fucking took out those 2 targets and then got up.
He thought about it, but let me tell you something. He was more interested in just making sure everybody was safe around him. You know, it was a very close environment. Wanted to make sure everybody was safe and sound, and it was okay. So, with that being said, let's go to boy 32. Sport the red, white, and blue. Hey, Rick, from the
balls to the tip.
TR, let me tell you something, brother, man. You were amazing through that whole thing. Every time, Rosie, if you were there, every time I turned around, TR was sitting there and he had this model-like smile. And I swear to God, that dude, he is a male model. He has missed his calling.
It's like a Greek god.
He was a Greek mountainous god from Greenville, South Carolina.
I had a
That dude had
fucking
it going
blast.
on, man. That was obviously, yeah, it was a fucking blast. I'm sorry, that was bad to fuck all. And
The best part was when everybody would walk away from TR, they're all, I just talked to TR. I'm like,
Did you get his autograph?
that's awesome.
I'd be like, did you
Dude,
get his autograph? Oh shit, I was starstruck. I forgot to get his autograph. Oh,
It was,
damn.
oh, hi, Rick. Hi, Rob. Oh, my God, there's
hey,
TR. And then they
Why do
like
you-
throw us to the curb and like run over to TR.
why do you think the first video that came out of Farmageddon was of TRprepper running the 3-gun course with a pair of 6-shooters? Nobody does that shit, dude.
I mean, he's a bona fide YouTube
Like-
celebrity
He's a
right there.
ninja.
Like a gazelle.
Ninja Nick was here. Did you guys see him on the side chat?
Yeah, I seen him. He was there for a minute.
I don't want to talk about him, man. He stole my thunder.
He stole all our
Fuck Nick.
thunder. I
Fuck
figured
Nick.
Rob's paid off some pro to come kick our ass just so.
Yeah, TR, you need to bring your rooster with you, man. Your cock with you next time.
I wouldn't have
Well,
survived. That would not have survived if it started curling at 3 in the morning with all the guys.
Be on the fucking roaster, it pops the outdoor grill there.
Hold on,
I
hold
wouldn't
on,
even
hold on.
wasted ammo on that motherfucker. I would have drove him over with the 4-wheeler.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what
There's
you'd
some
have to
mean
do.
people that would
But
kill that
he'd have
rooster.
bench pressed your ass off of him in 2 seconds, man. That big motherfucker. But here's the cool thing about Nick Hobbs.
I'm talking about the rooster, man. Not the fucking
fucking,
dude.
that rooster would have bench pressed your ass off in 2 seconds. I got my hat on.
The rooster would have?
Hold on. Yeah, wait.
That's a healthy chicken.
Yeah. Even more likely to
See
kill
that?
him because of.
Oh, fuck. Here we go. We're getting it on now. All right. So anyway, the cool thing about Nick Hobbs is that kid was as cool. He could shoot like a fiend. And the dude was just as cool as he could be and just as humble and sweet. And every time I talked to him, I was like, what are you fucking showing off again? Jesus Christ. All right. So you can shoot on target 20 rounds in 1 second. Whatever.
We should have just hired someone to stand there and talk his fucking ears off, and then.
Well, when he showed up like an NHRA drag car racer with his own tent and table, I was like, all right, some shit's going down. Pop hired a spoiler. Here we go.
He did have
That
his
shit
own
was a
pit.
surprise to me, man. I didn't know.
He did have his
So
own
when
pit.
I thought I was gonna fuck
he
y'all
did.
up. I didn't realize he was gonna come fuck me up.
That was
Well,
weird.
he only beat everybody by like 25 seconds or something like that.
He did too.
He was not only an excellent individual behind the gun, but he was an excellent individual. He was good. I had an opportunity to sit back and chat with him for an hour behind the scenes. Good job inviting him as dad, man. That dude, both of them are great guys.
Yeah, I think they'll be back. Unfortunately for y'all.
That's why I didn't shoot that much. I was like, there's too many damn good shooters here. I don't want to embarrass myself. I'm just going to sit back and shoot the shit.
I mean, by this time next year, I'll be fucking grandmaster. But you other motherfuckers, I don't know what y'all gonna do.
Now, wait a minute. I think TR did have the winning score or the winning time for twin 6-shooters. So
Yeah, that's
you gotta give
we
him
don't
that.
we don't do cowboy action at the farm. At least not yet. It's not sanctioned by Farmageddon just yet. So that time goes in the fucking trash can for the moment.
Well, that sucks.
I mean, you got to have at least
Well,
two
fuck.
competitors.
All right. Well, I'm sorry, TR. I'll bring my birdie down next year, and I'll do a single, and you do a single. We'll roll.
Yeah.
I just can't afford that kind of ammo, man. That's like $1.50 a piece or some shit like that.
Y'all need to
Bring
petition
something
the board
45
members at
long cold out.
Farmageddon first But
What we'll do is get Pops to reload it.
What'd you say?
He'll
Got to get
provide the
invited?
sanctioned ammo.
I was going to say, if you bring something at 45 long cold, I'll provide the ammo.
fucking $1 a round. Really? You gonna do that? I'll bring one.
We're all going to shoot?
Well, I'll bring reloaded ammo. I ain't gonna buy that shit next time.
Yeah, you're like,
$5 shit.
Everything I shot, if you seen any videos, that was $1 a round. Every time the fucking hammer fell, it was $1.
Oh,
$1 bill, $1 bill, $1 bill, y'all.
that's why there's only
Yeah,
6 shots.
It was fun though.
That's how you save money, by running out. You're like, oh, fuck, done, I guess. Put that shit back
Hey,
in the
Rick.
holster.
Rick, check
Competition's
this
over.
out, man. Down in Charlotte, we've got a gun shop, and one of the guys who is the firearms instructor down there was on the second season for the
Top shot?
Top Shot. And yeah, didn't you say that was where your Infinity gun was made for
I
the
think
second
it was
season?
second or third season.
All right. Well, he told me,
A gun in like
and
3
this
weeks.
was not a very big surprise. He's like, man, we didn't get shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was like, well, if you didn't get it, this is one bad gun not to get.
Maybe it's the third season then. I think it was the third season.
And I don't know, but really cool guy. We had a good time talking, but I was showing him the video of you shooting that damn thing, and I wish I had an opportunity to really sit down and just delve into that.
I know. I figured you were gonna.
Well, hell, every time I turned around, it was like somebody was shooting something. That was the firepower of hour, man. That's by the way, that's trademark.
I gotta take off, guys. Coda, nice to meet you. Pops, good to see you. Rick and TR,
really.
awesome chat tonight. A lot of fun. And stay safe, everybody.
Hey, Rosie.
Good night, Rosie.
Hey, Rosie, take care.
Golf cart roping.
Yeah, I probably need to go ahead and wrap this up. I mean, I don't have to. I don't have to work tomorrow, but I know a lot of people do. So.
Yeah, I
I
got
didn't realize
Dell.
how much fun this was. But all right. So anyway, one of the guys was telling me, he said what a great opportunity it was just to shoot on the Top Shot. But he's like, man, we didn't get any sweet ass guns like that. And I was like, man, well, that might have been like season 3 or whatever. But that was a sick firearm, brother. That thing was nasty.
Well, you're only 2.5 hours away.
Well, no, I'm not even that far because I think that TR is closer. He's like an hour and a half. Of course, if you really want to push it, I mean, like the farm is only, Pops, what are you, like an hour and 45 minutes away from?
Fuck, I don't know. I mean, in that hot rod car you got, it's probably only 30 minutes.
Man,
Yeah,
speaking of hot rod cars, man, that Chevette of Chuck Connors and what was his buddy's name?
Fight for life or something like that.
Fight for your right.
Fight for your right. Dude,
Yeah, fight for your right.
those guys have my vote for the balls of the century, man. It takes some nuts to travel that far in a car like that, man.
That's like driving from Missouri to here in roller skates. You know, that shit's fucking hardcore.
Dude, I saw that shit. I was like, man, that's like the fucking Millennium Falcon right there, man. And he was like, oh, dude, that stinks. I was like, that is just that to me. And you know what? The amazing part about that car was it was so well preserved, so well put together that you know, if you keep putting oil in it, it'll run forever.
Yeah, that video is
come
out.
All that.
I did a video on that as they were leaving. It was like, holy shit, it's a fucking Chevette. There's only 10 of them in the United States.
It's the Millennium Falcon. That's what they call it.
One was a planner. That's still available.
That thing was sweet, dude, man. Unfucking real. I gotta get my hats off to those guys for making the trip. That was not a trip. That was a trek. I mean,
was a mission.
literally. And you see, Chuck Connors, number one, he is just an amazing individual, such a sweet, genuine individual. He's just like, all right, shout out moment. Live for a while. Another one of those great guys, just really incredible people.
Yeah, he's a cool dude.
Chuck Connors, ambiguity. What the fuck are you doing? Ambiguity, and then Mossy Nut, man. Ambiguity. Put that thing down before you hurt somebody. Ambiguity. Stop it.
Ambiguity.
He told me himself. It's not ambiguity. It's ambiguity.
Bigwitty.
Ambiguity.
Rule number 1 of YouTube: make sure everyone can fucking pronounce your fucking YouTube channel name.
No shit.
Or change that
what
shit.
is that?
If you can read it drunk and figure it out, then you're good. Other than that,
I just said 1776 in guns and such and things of like nature because they are and because they want to be. What the fuck? What is that? Is that a vulva?
that's a barrel. That's a high point, huh? Is that a high point?
That is a vagina.
That looks like a high point right here.
I'm on vacation. I can do this shit all night long. I don't care.
That's a Glockazine.
Hey, can y'all read this? Hold on.
It's like we never left the farm.
Oh, dude.
I'm having flashbacks right now. As long as you don't
Man,
bring out the strobe light.
Hey, I gotta go, man.
Hey, Pops, did you provide? Hey, Pops, real quickly, was that your Johnny Walker Black, or was that John SoCal's Johnny Walker Black that we sucked down that night?
No, that
somebody's
was
got to make a delivery to the farm.
No, that was the house. But it was purchased for him because he's my boy, and we had a little something going on. So don't worry about nothing. That was his.
I ain't worried about shit, dude. It's just my man Lance has just been sticking to my ass for some information.
Literally.
Would you please stop it with the?
No, I mean literally.
Literally.
I mean,
that was the best Johnny Walker Black I ever had, man.
You're getting some of this action right now.
All right,
guys.
Yeah.
Let's wrap this up. Yeah, we went a little bit over.
Crazy.
I would love to carry this on because this is fun, but let's go ahead and say goodbye. All right, to Coda Boy. Anybody that doesn't know Coda Boy 32, let me throw a link out there. This is a Lance video, but
he's mostly a trolling channel, so beware.
I already see one. That looks like what's
I'm a Patron channel. All I want to do is get you to buy me some Patron, motherfucker. So.
Hey, I told everybody how to do it on. I went on live on a Bomi's brew review, last brew review. If y'all want to hear a conversation between two YouTubers live about how to make the Patron social, crowdfunding thing work, go to the last B&E brew reviews and watch that video. And he and I have a very in-depth discussion on how to make that shit happen. I'm just trying to help out. That's all I'm trying to do.
All I can tell you is that I've got like 8 bottles of Patron coming to you for some stupid reason. I don't know why. Anyhow,
I'm just saying I'm killing it. I'm letting y'all in on it. So.
Damn. All right, I'm gonna have to work on the lighting on the next go around. This is funny.
Why you quit fixing your hat? You can't even.
You just need one of the vagina outfits like them people.
Would you please?
It's all
leave me the fuck alone. Hey, dude, check this out, man.
You look like you're standing next to a stoplight.
Got a new hat. This is from Gunsight, man. You ever know about that? That's fucking bad as
No.
shit. There's a fucking light right above me. Hold on one
Are
second.
you in the? Are
No,
you in
no,
the
I
Shannon-
can't wait. I got to go to bed. Fuck you. I'm out of here.
Oh, that's so much fucking better.
There you go.
Now that it's over, you figure it out. That's fucking priceless. That's
guys are
fucking
awesome.
Deke Johnson shit right there.
Love you fucking long time. Happy endings, motherfuckers.
All right, y'all guys stay on here. I'm gonna stop this, and we'll see you later.
Have a good one,
Bye,
everyone.
guys.
Night.
Take care.
You don't hit